Good evening, good evening. That's pointing at the wall. Flying start already. Yes, please. Thank you. Now I can see everything that I need to see. Hello, hello. Um, welcome, welcome along to what is arguably probably the going to be the worst race of this entire series. An hour and a half of Qatar. Only 10 tyres in an LMP2. Don't make me do it. I'll make myself do it. But welcome. I hope your Sunday is going fantastic. Well, it's actually quite a nice day for once. Surprising. Well, I say nice day. It's not raining, so that counts as a nice day in my books. But anyway, how are we all doing? It's second race of the F1 season was this morning. I never got up to watch it because honestly, I'm not too bothered, which has been kind of a first for me. But I'll see how it goes throughout the season. It might get better, it might not. I don't have the highest of hopes, to be honest. But there goes the phone. Why not throw it on the ground? Let's see, is there a massage I can fabricate? There could be. Um, uh, 2.5 minutes. Right. Trying to think of a message to make. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Hello, Jeff. Thank you. Hope it's better than Thursday. The less said about that, the better. But yes, thank you, and I hope your Sunday is going fine, as they say. And no, that's not how you spell that. Whack that up there. There we go. That's that sorted. I've got a minute and a half. About to teach a friend how to sim race after lunch. Boy, boy, that sounds like it could be fun. He knows zero about it. Well, that's kind of similar to my dad. he's he's wanted to use he's wanted to use this when I've been at work, but he's not had the chance yet. I think he just wants to have a little practice. See what he can do. Hello, Igor. How are you this fine Sunday? Everything going all right? Gonna do Brands Indie on AC Evo. Well, that's good. Good track. You gonna stick him in what? F2004? Make him really suffer? You gonna be mean? Then you're gonna stick him in a golf. Well, hopefully this brings me more luck. This is my lucky poster. This one. So it is. It's Christ. My lucky poster of my dog. Bring us maybe a bit more. Good time. I pray. Is that mouse charge? Probably not. I'll leave it until the end qualifying. Something. But here we go. I don't think I have done literally any practice on this the main Qatar track with the new tyre model. So this could be a very exciting race, you could say. I did not, Igor. Although you might be talking to Jeff, I don't know. But I did not. I just I wasn't really that fussed with it, which is kind of the first time for me. I'll be honest. Jeff was. I was committed to Australia. Jeff wasn't. Well, say that. Thought it was a lot better than yet last year. Well, I mean, biggest problem with Losail is tire temperature. One lockup and you dead. Yep. And it doesn't seem to cool down, even when you want it to, because tires don't cooperate in the same way that we want them to. Hope that has charging. I'm going to check. It's probably going to die immediately as soon as I take it out, because that's just my luck. Right, let's see. Does this? It's off just now. Turn them on. Right, it works for now. That's good. I have no idea how this works. I'm not doing that because I'm gonna get sent into the wall. 3 minutes. I think race was good enough for new rules. Is it not a bit cozy to race in a hoodie? It would be if I lived somewhere warm, but I don't, so... If I lived somewhere warm, yes, but due to our fantastic weather only reaching a peak of, what, 7 degrees on a very good day, then that's in summer, so... Plus having your window open for probably about 3 days straight, because you just forget to close it. Turns out, really cools the room down, but I don't mind. I've grown accustomed to... I've got accustomed to the lovely weather that we have up here. It consists of rain, hail, a bit of snow, sometimes sunny. And that's all within, what, 15 minutes? I've got 9 degrees outside now. It's sunny, so it's quite warm for early spring. Well, yeah. I need to look where I'm going. But it gets warm. But the likes of... Not sure how not sure most people realize how extreme your location is. It's a bit on the extreme side. I'm sure there's a couple people in the community that are more extreme, I would think. But in terms of temperature, well, no, it's when we go, like, if we ever travel anywhere and it's like 12 degrees or something in, say, London, and we walk around, everyone's got like jackets on and stuff. We're going around like shorts and t-shirt because it's like going to Hawaii for us. So it is. But no, it's a lovely remote place. Apart from getting anything delivered, because you pay God knows how much in delivery costs. And we get extorted for trying to leave the island, because there's only two ways off the island. Boat or plane. I know, it's shocked. Okay, that kind of very much caught me off guard. Alright. In my hometown, we had up to negative 30 degrees Celsius in winter. Oof. Yeah, we don't get that extreme for cold. But I think the highest we've had in the past few years has been 18 degrees. I could be wrong, around that point. I believe. First blood. Yep. You kind of caught me off guard because I was kind of moved over and slammed on the brakes, but it's practice. At least it wasn't the race. But where is it that you are, Igor, again? Can't remember if I ever found that out. I probably did, and I probably just forgot, like most things. But whereabouts are you residing? Like what country-wise? Oh. It was like 30, 35 at summer because of continental climate. Yeah. I couldn't. That's too hot for me. The likes of when I was in Austria last year, it was 33 degrees on the Sunday, and like 29 on the Saturday, so I was dying in the heat. Awful, I got very burnt. A bit silly. Not the ball, not the ball, not the ball, not the ball, not the ball. Damn. Ah, that's raceable. Be fine. Just going brilliantly so far. This bodes so well for the race. So it does. Plus only getting 10 tyres, it's gonna hurt. Might only do this lap and then fly another flying lap, and then that might be it. I might have to save the tyres. Remember, it's not the short layout this time. I'll have to go sending it. Working at my hometown in the summer, and some days it's 30 plus degrees and awful because we worked outside. And we're in a single cloud in the sky. Yeah, that was a very similar story at Austria. It was like 33 degrees, not a cloud in sight, and absolutely no wind. So I was just getting barbecued. The only slight relief we got was when the camera helicopter kind of came near us and we got the downdraft off that. Is the only relief we sort of got. Like going. Miles off. Really need to focus for this lap. Oof. Oh dear. I didn't even look at what split I'm in. I don't really think I want to know. Oh. I think one more lap won't hurt the tyres too much. So much time. There's a bit more. There we go. That might bump us up just a little bit. Right. One more, I think. One more. It's gonna turn into one of those when your friend's trying to convince you to stay on for one more, and it keeps being one more and one more. Oof. Lost a bit of time. Five tenths. I don't improve. Hey, with a orange front bumper, I'll take that. Is the mouse dead? I think the mouse is dead. Uh, I should put it on. Oh wait, hold on, it's back. It's back. It's back. I just need it to last. I'm split one, of course I am. 15 LMP3s? No, LMP2s. 7 LMP3s. These guys are fast. Yes. They really are, Igor. They really, really are. Doesn't help that I pretty much did no practice as well. I probably could be maybe around 5 to 7, 5 to 8, I think. It's close here, then it's a big jump, and then there's kind of a bigger jump. But no, they're certainly fast. Um, Wait, what? Full tank, small amount left. But also, as some of you may have seen, I will be suffering at Sebring next Sunday with the one and only head chef, Mr. Jeff, and having lovely Mr. Walter Mass as an engineer. What could possibly go wrong? So, we're doing a team event, 4 hours of Sebring. So, we could fun. As long as we don't have a race-ending crash. Looking at you, Jeff. What is the temperature here just now, actually? Weather. Where's the weather app? Weather. Currently in our main city. It's not really a city. It is 7 degrees, but it feels like -4 degrees. Cool. Do I have one? Do I not have one for here? Really? Me? Exactly? No, because it only goes to the main thing. Cool. Alright, fine then. Guess we'll just get left out. Maybe you'll do it. Well, it's not the nicest track, in my opinion, but it seems a lot of people struggle with it. Yeah, GT3 is probably the safest bet because the hypers get really unstable through, I think it's the Sunset Bend? I think it's that last really long, awkward, bumpy as hell corner. I think that's what it's called. I think it's the Sunset Bend. I could be wrong. I'm atrocious with corner names. And then the first turn as well, if you get that wrong, you clip the wall. Or if you lock up, chances are you're probably going into a spin. So it's definitely, it takes a lot of time to, and that as well. It's such a high speed. That one section with the last corner and the first corner is such a high speed section that if you have any loss of traction, and it's just bang straight into the wall. Thank you, Igor. Thank you. I will try. But I have a feeling some of these guys are roadie. Excuse me. But here we go. 2.5 hours of Qatar with only 10 tyres in the LMP2. And we're underway. Got better, slightly better launch than the guys on the left. Avoid that heavily. It's shoved a little bit wide, but I'll take it over having a crash. Not sure where I'm going. Making my own track limits. It's relatively clean so far. I've dropped back a place, but still a long way to go. So on the grass there's a yellow flag. Not quite sure what for. But at least to our concerns. Just thankful the yellow's not for us. There's appears to be, I think, LMP2 has stuffed it at the back. There's a lovely battle going on ahead for P9, I believe, yeah. Alright, let's try and stick with them. Got a decent gap behind already. They're not dropping away, which is a positive sign. Oh, he's ran wide a bit. I'll put all of us kind of all over the back of him. This is very true, Igor. It's very true, but there is still a long way to go, so I wouldn't jinx it. It's really close. Do seem to be dropping P13 a bit. This gives us a little bit of breathing room. Oh, as your rod goes off. And now Hoff, I think we'll have a run on Gerard. Let's hope they get in each other's way. Excuse me. It's going to be our first track limits. We get 6 for this track. Oh, this race anyway. Tyres holding up somewhat for now. But I wouldn't expect them to be... Oh, he gets a bit of a slide coming through that corner. That'll upset his speed a little bit. We're not getting dropped still. There's still a bit of a gap between Hoff and Gerard, but still fighting it out. Keep everything nice and neat for now. They are fighting another. This could end in tears. And it nearly has, but that's brought us, me and Hoff right back in as Hoff runs a bit wide. A better run. Oh no! I think covered by just a second. Gerard goes for a move on go. Switch back from go. Not quite. Whoa, lock up. That's going to put him out of position. Oh, just didn't have enough on that occasion. Oh, now Go seems to be struggling. Ah! That's a shame. Yeah, I know, Igor. It was bound to happen. But we're not out of it yet. Now that we're sort of not stuck behind something, we should get up back there relatively quick, I would think. Got that free air. Hoff, I think, has spun. He has. Wasn't quite sure where he was going to go. But Hoff has spun. So we're effectively back to where we were. Need to remember that the tyres will be a bit hot. Right, we're closing down. I'm not really sure how to pronounce that. Anu. Anu, I think. I don't know. We're closing him down. So there's a GT3 now. And that will be a huge factor here, is the GT3s. And the LMP3s as well. Having better brakes, but also being a lot slower through the corners, can catch anyone out. Probably even me. Well, let's hope we don't break out the news graphic again. There is that GT3. Got a yellow. So we're gonna get compromised by him slightly, but we're right behind P11. And Gerard looks like he's had a moment, because he was 11 seconds ahead, now he's 3. We're going to go around the outside of the GT3, and we're going to get the position using traffic. We get held ever so slightly by that GT3. Such a high intensity track. So there's stuff going on all around you. Okay, GT3 decided he was gonna try and tuck in behind me and brake, even though he's got better brakes. Dust all over the track. Gerard, I think, has had another off. We could be in the top 10 here. And honestly, I would take a top 10 finish. there's a GT3 facing the wrong way. I'm going to sneak down that side. And there is your rod. Not having the best time, it seems. I don't know if his tyres have gone off or if he's just having an absolute mare with the traffic. Yep, there's the overheat on the tyres. But we're gonna get caught out with these GT3s in this fast last sector. Claw with the gravel. So we are. Right, let's try and close that gap again. Got to navigate this traffic as quickly and as non-lethally as we can. Gonna get held by the Porsche. Take it around the outside, we'll have to take a speed token for that. Oh, the rears are absolutely crying for help. A yellow somewhere, it's gone now. He's built up a nice gap behind us again. Let's try and close down Girard. We both have invalid lap times, so we've both been off somewhere. Just under 3 seconds now. It's doable. I'll keep it going straight. Should have new tyres, I believe. A bit rough. So there's the LMP3s now coming up. They can be a bit harder to navigate sometimes. Gerard has gone off again. We're going to try and hang it around the outside. Someone else has gone off. It's Manguin. He's been off a long way because he was... We are now right behind him. Gerard has a small lockup. Whoa, as Manguin gets all out of shape. We'll try and give him a side draft. Be a close battle with him. Whoa, he gets all out of shape. His tyres must be on fire right now. He's gonna just make a small little weaves. Gonna spook him a little bit in his mirrors. He seems to be just sliding all over the place. Trying to stick with him as much as we possibly can. Get a much better run at that corner. Nothing doing. Right behind him again. He's had a huge wiggle and he's off and round. That is up into P10. His tyres are gonna be through the roof on temperature. But anyway, up another place. Just gone half an hour past since the start. No major incidents, one slight off, but I'll be able to recover. I think what's going to catch most people out is the drop in tyre wear. I feel it's going to catch a lot of people out. Especially at this track. Got a yellow, I think it's an LMP3 on a slight adventure. Or gravel, someone's dipped the wheel in. LMP3. Manguin and Ainu seems to be having all sorts of bother. They've dropped a good chunk of time. The attrition in this race is going to be something else. Who has the will to keep going? And who's going to tap out? What tyres take the most beating here? The left side. Seems to be the rears actually. Rears seem to take the most amount of wear. And up to another GT3. Our Nadu. A brief yellow. And I think Girod is throwing wheels into the gravel every opportunity he gets. Any moment this car could go around. As Manguin, I think his race is soon to be over. He's dropping a lot of time. He's not really... Doesn't look like he's moving. He's moving again now, it seems. As Girod is getting feisty with the traffic. Could be his downfall. He's not careful. Just sneaking through. LMP3 as well. Slightly faster, which makes it a bit awkward. Girod takes a very adventurous line. Gets past GT3, we're not quite going to get through. Although Girod is now right here. And he gets past the GT3 before the corner. That'll make me suffer. Whoa! Girod getting throwing hands with the steering wheel. Try and get a draft off the LMP3 if we can. And Girod is now right within our sights. In the skeletal spiral livery, or whatever the dragon's called, I can't remember. Spike, that's what I think that's what it's called. Girod still having issues, it seems, with tyres. Just not finding the grip he needs. That car is... they're having major disagreements. Just do our bit and keep it calm, and Girod has just went for a move, had a snap, had to get out of it. So that was a very close to being race ending move for that Porsche, and I do apologise. Oh, it would have been passed long before that. now Gerard is behind us, and hopefully him and his car keep having disagreements because it'll benefit us. As there's an LMP3 just Gerard is going to make up time on us. Got held awfully by that LMP3. Get that curb is deadly. Happened to me. It's caught me out a few times. So now all that really matters is just keeping Gerard at bay, hoping the traffic is kind to us, which doesn't look like it's going to be on this occasion. So LMP3 absolutely sending it. Lovely Lamborghini GT3. Oof. Can we catch up to go? He's only 11 seconds up the road. I don't think it's impossible. It did seem a bit quicker at the start. Just a bit of time. Can't. GT3s are doing their bit, I have to do mine. I've made up a good bit of ground on Gerard behind. .43.0 for go. I don't think we're going to be doing that. That's slightly faster actually. So much focus needs to go in not to spin or go off track. Ooh, bit of time back. Right, we're slightly faster this lap. We are closing slowly on go in front. Got 8 laps until we pit for our first stop. Baiting tyres, though I'm not sure. We do have 2 new ones as well. So it's whether or not we put the quali tyres on, and then at the last stop we swap out either the rears or the left side for new tyres. It's just a difficult one. The quali tyres are in better condition. They do have, obviously, wear on them. I'm deciding to make friends with the gravel instead of avoiding it. Right. Not really close that much. It's just about finding that rhythm and finding that consistency. And it's not necessarily about being the fastest. It's about keeping it going straight, avoiding track limits, and just dropped a little bit of time to go. He's now under 10 seconds. So it's not impossible yet. Ah, GT3 caught me out. Although Gerard seems to have a moment. We both had a moment at the same time. Oh, we've gotten away with that one. Just. That are just starting to die off. So it looks like P9 will be our position for now. We have 2 new tyres. It's just where do we... Gerard has gone round again, I think. Oh, he's pitting. Okay. Got a fresh set of tyres. Oh yeah. Tyre wear is really gonna start hurting us if we're not careful. Right. Full fuel. Contact GT3 last time, so things went wrong. Let's try and keep it right instead of wrong. A bit of time there. We are dropping the time to go again. It's 2 seconds over what? 2 laps? A lap and a half? Well, it's not bad. We'll have the first round of pit stops coming up in 4 or 5 laps. I think Giraud has sustained some damage. He's been in the pits for quite a while now. The GT3 is quite indecisive. The slingshot and back limits while we're at it. Being so careful now. Putting my foot down. Oh, dispatch that. LMP2 excuse me. Relatively quickly. Got an LMP3 in the bin. LMP3 chancing his luck. GT3 a wide berth. Not significant. We've not had a lock-up per se yet. We've drifted on the tyres sideways, but not had a. So. Right, I'm thinking. Put these tyres on for this second stint. These tyres on for this stint, and then I think for the last stop, depending on how they're doing, I think we'll chuck the 2 new ones either on the left side or on the back, just depending on where the wear is the most. I imagine it'll be pretty even. Just trying to get through this traffic. Bit hairy at times. On the dirty part of the track, we're going to run a bit wide. Can't imagine anyone would not put new tyres on. "16 seconds now to go." That's dropped a little bit. A lot of Lamborghinis, more than usual. Coming up to an hour soon. We have been racing around. There go the tyres. Such a slow spin, man. Yeah, these are not holding on very well. They're just sliding all over the place. Get new tyres this lap, or next lap, sorry. Oh, hopefully we should. Alright, we're cutting it close on the fuel. I think that's everything. Full fuel, new tyres. Well, used tyres, but decently new. Lamborghini gets all out of shape on the gravel. It's not a spin this time. Bit wide, tyres are trying to hang on. Whew. They are crying for help, these tyres. Do not like it at all. Ah, I'm gonna get track on this thing, aren't I? Yep. I'll give me track on this, come on. Thank you. Pit entry always screws me over. I forget it's so tight that side. As Sherrod is still in the pits. Jeez. He must have just, I think he's given up. We do have one or two retirees. So we have a minute for a stop. What do we do? Oh, Jeff. Victim teammate. Right. Tires are on, I think. So we are gonna maybe lose out to Marlish behind us in the pits. We're P9 with a good decent gap behind, so a slow outlap, that's the only thing. Old tires that do not want to grip, so they seem to be gripping a bit better than they were. Don't know if that's because they're used. Oh, that's trying to keep it on track and not go around. Now they're coming into temperature just as Godrecki seems. Oh no, I think he's just leaving the pits actually. That's not the track. And just ease these up to temperature a little bit more. We're getting there. We are getting there. P9 after the first round of pit stops. Good position. There is P2 in the LMP2s. Shows how under control they've been. Might struggle on those tyres for a little bit, but we will have to let them through at some point. Well, I feel like my tyres are in a worse condition than everyone else's. We're now getting blue flags, probably on the main straight, I would think. Probably just let off and just let them through. LMP3 is really holding us up. Moves over. It's not obligated to get out of our way. Let's let him through without losing too much time. He is really using all that track. bit deep. If I'm not getting this guy's way. There he is, he's on it. Looking like a solid P9 at the minute. Oh, he gets some airtime over them car. So he now moves into P1. This GT3 has caused me to spin, through no fault of his own. An adventurous line, but it's okay with the stewards, it seems. Paid them off as usual. Where is Go has leapfrogged up to P6. Seems like Godrecki is our target now. If I can keep it in the lines. But yellow somewhere. Carving our way through the GT3s as one comes out the pits. Slowed down just. We're somehow sticking with P1. It's a nasty curve on the inside there. They seem to be dropping a decent amount of time to Godrecki. "30 seconds now. We need 68 litres. Say using the class leader as a kind of guide throughout the lap and the traffic. As the GT3 kind of, I don't know, it's more focused on the other one. More focused on P1. It's in his blind spot. Lost a bit of time. Pit lap 56. This is why I need an engineer to work out all this fuel stuff, because I cannot do it on the mid race. Adventurous. GT3 kind of seems to unload mid corner. Stuck on the fuel, I think. Over an hour down in this race, an hour and 20 to go. That's 70 laps, 56. It's Antonelli! Long hard day at Shanghai, he's hopped on one's ultimate. So I completely blow that corner. 26 seconds now to Godraki. You're slowly closing on him. Phase 6. It's very, very slowly closing. Right, we'll deal with that. Deal with that when it comes to it. Oh, it's just a game of locking in. Quiet, right, I need to watch them track limits. Half of our allocation. Oh, it's been a GT3 annihilation. So there has. Wasn't me this time. Be 3 seconds now. The Godric or whatever. Drecky, that's it. Can we catch Godraki by the end of this stint? It seems impossible, but it's not. It's not out of the question, it seems. Whoa. It's a whole 1 point. As P1 has P2 all over his tail. Godraki is complaining that his tyres don't cool down. There's a fight for the lead behind. They're neck and neck. Hopefully slow each other down and not get in my way. as Pelletier has got in front of Wengler. There's a huge bunch of traffic now. Try and get through it as quick as we can without harming ourselves. Oof. 20 seconds, still blue flags. They're not close enough, so... Oof. Oh, the car will absolutely love that. We're now getting... I'm still too far back, so... There is the first of kind of main lockup that we've had. Focusing too much on what's behind. Now getting flashed. I see you. Through. So it calms down a bit. Marlege does run wide. This Wangler seems to be having a rotten bit of luck at the minute. Marlege is holding up P1. Marlege is not willing to give that up, even though it's not for position. Get through Marlege with no major issues. Draki is now exactly 20 seconds ahead. Still complaining about his tyre temperatures. So we are slowly closing in on the second and last round of pit stops for this 2.4 hour series in Qatar. No major incidents. Oh! Not quite sure what happened there. Don't know if it was the GT3 got a snap, which then speared him into Pelletier, but man alive, that looked nasty. .42, I might go back and look at that after the race. But we've just crossed over the halfway point 2 laps ago. He is swinging that so much harder. 18 seconds now to the Qatar. Whoa. Oof. A hefty whack there. As Wengler seems to have even more bad luck. It's now dropped to P3. To start 68 litres it says. Not sure how much I trust that. Given that the total laps keeps jumping. Need to watch out for the tyres, they are starting to scream. You're getting blue fires as LMP3 goes a bit deep. Such a satisfying section getting that right. Run wide, we'll just let off. Let him get through. No point holding him up. I think. Going not new wedge, Jesus. Should be getting a huge chunk of driver rating potentially and safety rating, and hopefully get back our trusted badge as well. Sit under 17 seconds now to the Qatar. It's coming down. Oh, that sector never gets old when you hit it right. Ah, such a good sector that. 65 litres apparently. I don't think that's right. I'm gonna stick it on 68. So that was Just skip across that curb. ET3 is getting feisty up ahead. Barging each other. They keep hitting each other. I'm not giving it up. Don't know how clean that was. Lost a bit of time with that battle, but can't afford track limits. Whoa, these are dying. I think left side is going to have to be the call. Front left. New medium. Rear left. New medium. I think that's going to have to be it. What we're going to have to do. Got an hour and a minute to go. Wengler seems to have come back into the fight for P2. Don't count him out yet. We're up into P8 now. Unsure as to why. Yellow. A lot of angry people in the chat. A lovely Sim Magic sticker on that Mercedes. Best sim company as the Mustang goes round. I had set track limits? I was. Wow. Okay. Gap to Goodreki seems to have sort of stabilised. We do have P3 and 4 behind us as well. So I'll catch up to us soon. Wengler and Perron duking it out. We're now getting blue flags. Ran a bit wide. 16 seconds to Kadraki.
Lap 1:43.41.
Tires are on the limit. Still fighting out behind. Neither one is giving any quarter. We're not close enough. 15 seconds to Gadraki.
2.97.
Closing. Slowly falling back into our hands. And a P7 could be possible. I would gladly take that. But yellow, someone died. Wengler has died. Oh, I don't have to worry about battle behind me getting in the way. If he's close enough, I'll just let off and let him through. He's got to get there first. Drake, you may have been caught up in some traffic. It's 12 seconds now. Little walk up there. Not gonna hurt us too badly. Good personal best for us. yellow or a GT3. As a new also goes for a spin, it seems. Wow.
Lap 143.19.
Distracted, that's how bad things happen. Blue flags again. Come on. 50 minutes to go. $10 to Godrecki. We might get him before the pit stops. Ever so slightly. He's on our relative. As Go seems to have had some sort of issue. Oof, that was rough. I'm on my effectively last warning for track limits. As P3 is now right here, we're gonna just let him through, just to avoid any drama in the corners. It gives me a wiggle to say thank you. Drecky under 10 seconds. It's possible. GT3 nearly gets all out of shape. GT3 trying to hold on. Oh, he spun P2. Oh, what a shame. Nine seconds. You're in the fight for P7. Tyres still somehow holding on. Although this last stint I feel could be a bit difficult. Whoa! It's coming down to the wire. Between me and Godraki, 8 seconds. DT3s are gonna go around the outside, then go on the inside. DT3 reacts in time. Just. I should have known that was going to happen. The minute I looked to try and change the tyres, now I think P7 might have just slipped away. That was close. Kept it out of the barrier. The main thing. Question is though, will those tyres be better? They do have more life. I think we chuck on the old rear left tyres a couple more percent. Wengler and Godraki are seemingly in a battle. Wengler, who was leading at one point, seemed to have just fallen off. Stick on the old tyre. Tyres seem to have entered a new life, it seems. Life of grip. They just seem to hold on. Esposito in the pits. He'll probably pass us. We're cutting this one close. Jeez, oh. So 62. LMP3 goes for a bit of an adventure. Keeps it out the road. Last 45 minutes. Need to remember the pit entry this time. Oh, getting all out of shape. Ahead of us. Oh, he's over the gravel. It's all correct. We get just slowed down in time.
Lap 1:49.33.
Oh. Dreki is in the pits. He will probably come out ahead of us. Then we have a fight on our hands. Or P7, 53 seconds in the pits. It's gonna feel like an eternity. Dreki 5 seconds ahead. At the pits, that'll jump up to maybe around 12. I took my glove off and now I can't get it back on. I have to wait a whole lap. Whoa! That went round a lot easier than I thought. Jeez. What on earth? This is just going around like no tomorrow. There we go. Right. Goodness me, that was horrendous. That wasn't even like a... Just went.
Lap time was a 3:20.5.
I've now lost a lot of time. I think new tyres on the back would have been the strat. I think P7 is well and truly out of our grasp. So now it's just a case of survival. Whoa!
That time was a 144.14.
I don't think we're going to close 27 seconds and 37 minutes. Use that corner. Bit wide. Whoa, okay, we're on our last warning now. For track limits. I have to really keep it safe. Just over half an hour left. Yellow. GT3. Having the best of times. Miles out on the edge of the circuit. Like some skill to be all the way out there. It's like P8 is comfortably ours. This has been a very tough race,
3.81.
and it's not going to let up anytime soon. ED3 onto the gravel.
Lap 143.01.
Oh, I thought the car was going round. I don't think it was. Just felt that way. That certainly scared me. I'm getting annoyed about blue flags. Our own little world. Just Marleys to keep us company for now. Manguin, I think, has had a spin.
Lap 144.86.
Half an hour to go. Tyres are just, I think, going to hold on. Phew. So much concentration. Oof. Right on the limit.
Lap 143.02.
Absolutely gonna send that one way too deep. As Godrecki and Go seem to be really close together. I think just under a second separates them. Oof. Drake and Go are neck and neck. just clip that. Oof. Now that is something.
Time 1:43.85.
Another lockup. Can't be doing that. Oh, let's not get tagged like the LMP did in front of us. Had pretty much no contacts this entire race. Track limits. Watch them. Excuse me. Stretch on the straight.
4.42.
Right back into it. Yellow somewhere. And again. I'll be having that next Sunday. Sebring is a lot less forgiving than Qatar is.
Lap 1:50.05.
Last 20 minutes coming up. Yellow Very brief yellow. Whoa. A little over 14 laps to go. GT3 crawls to the side of the track.
0.07.
Bit of dust of smoke. There's a yellow somewhere because my wheel lights are going mental. Must be that GT. Every time with the same. God damn it. Same corner every time. I just lose focus and just send it. Go seems to have had a small off. But not enough for us to come back at him. GT3 still on the home straight.
That time was a 1:50.
He's chilling. I would probably retire if I was him. That's an egregious dive there. He's going wide. It's not exactly been the nicest race. Under 20 minutes to go, just over 10 laps left. Oh, I can't wait to cross this finish line. Honestly.
Lap 143.73.
Losing so much grip on the right side. Oh my god. The Mustang once again goes for a slide. Oof.
Time 144.21.
Oof. Alright. For 15 minutes. That's all the tyres have to hold on for. Ow! That's quite sore. Counting down the laps.
Time 143.74.
Oh, that tyre is going. I can feel it. At least the left side is a bit fresher. Don't lose too much time. Till the right-hander just starts sliding out. Nothing we can do about it. Just over 10 minutes. We're done with this torture. Oh. It is atrocious wear. A comfy buffer either side. A comfy buffer behind. 2 P9. Has been a struggle, that is for sure. Oh, the right-hander, it just does not grip. Till we get into the right, and then it just magically feels like a new race car, and you go to the right, there's just nothing. Where is that? It's like an LMP2 to me. It is, it's Manguin. We're not racing him though. Oh, tyres are squealing again. That spin took a bit of life out. That's 2 spins actually, and multiple other ones. Taking a lot of life out of them. Really careful with them now. Single digits on the minutes remaining. Pretty solid P8. A couple oopsies. Just losing focus and just sending it too hard into a corner. Tapping the barrier on one occasion. On the last few laps. But hold on. That's all I need these tyres to do. A bit of force feedback lag. Always what you want mid-corner. Does it go around Manguin? Oh, lock up. That's not what we want. Five minutes. Whoa.
Lap 142.55.
Right. Last 3 laps. Oh. Tyres are. Jesus. How I'm even able to turn right anymore. Let the rear stepping out is beyond me. It's a Mustang with his favourite corner. Nearly loses it again. I did the same thing again. Taking the most suboptimal line through there. The GT3 is still on the side of the track.
That time was a 144.41.
2 minutes. Might finish a lap. Might finish a lap down, but Gudraki had a spin or something. What time? We're not gonna get him. minute and a half till I can say goodbye to this track until Tuesday, because you know. Sliding all over the shop.
Lap 1, 43.08.
43.0. Let's not get track limits right at the end. Be ideal. And the timer has ran out. And we'll round final corner to start our final lap. There we go.
Lap 1, 44.27.
Final lap begins. 50 seconds back to P9. Been quite a quiet race with very little incidents. Rear's stepping out a bit now. Oh, its tyres are just fading. Get track limits. On the last of warnings. Bit controlled. Oh, Pelletier's lost the lead. I didn't even realise. Comes through this section for the last time. Flip a GT3. Don't kill him. And we round the final corner to come home in P8. Gee whiz, that is... Oof, that is rough, that one. There's evidence of that. And that is that done. What a race that was. Fair amount of DNF. I am not surprised in the slightest at that. Oh, that was up 3 places. What's the impact on our rank? Gain driver rank. There we go. Yeah, a couple excursions, but overall, I think that went quite well. I like that. Right. I want to find that GT3 getting absolutely sent, or the LMP getting absolutely sent by the GT3. Oh, I think lap 42. That could have been way worse. The LMP somehow held it. Not quite sure how, but he did it. Oh, that's a stretch. Oh, it's the radiator. Right. Pelletier, was it? I think it was lap 42. Let me get out of the way. I believe it was Pelletier that got just murdered by the GT3. Or was it? Might not have been, actually. Let's see. Might be here, actually. Yeah, I think this is it. This is when he got absolutely sent. What's happened? Oh, he's... Jesus Christ. As he's coming, I think there could be a bit of connection issues between these two. As he taps him, and then there's this really weird sort of... It's all a bit janky. And then the Lexus is just an absolute passenger. And just clobbers the barrier. Although, fair play to Pelletier, he held it. Drifted it. That was a send and a half. Anyway, that was a very fun race. Surprisingly. Tyres somehow held on. Yeah. Back Tuesday. Tuesday for all the community races. And then the Thursday, is that the championship again? I believe it is. Back experience. Round 6 or 7. And then we're at Algarve in the Hypers. this on Thursday. That'll be that race, and hopefully there'll be more of the community doing it as well. That would be good to get in. Maybe a lobby with some of them, and then there'll be no 2.4 hour series on next Sunday. I'm being dragged to Sebring and Hypercar for 4 hours thanks to Jeff. So I might stream that, I might not. I might have to tweak around with a couple stream settings because my internet might die if I'm in a call and streaming and racing online at the same time. I don't think it would be too happy, and might be a very bad connection issues. So I might sit and probably lower the quality of the stream a little bit if I do stream it, and then make sure everything else is pretty much turned off. But that's the week. Next week anyway. So thank you for keeping me company during that. That was fun. But much else to say. So, have a good rest of your Sunday and yes, Monday. Could be harsh, I'm aware. But other than that, I'll catch you on Tuesday. Bye bye.